Greetings everyone. My name is Musa Rafiq. I'm a PhD student in the Department of Electrical Engineering at IIT Kanpur. I'll be your teaching assistant in the course Digital Circuits that is to be taught by Professor Santanu Chattopadhyay from IIT Kharagpur. This is the week zero, or should we call it as a dry run, to test the different aspects of the live sessions that are needed to be conducted from 29th of July. Our sessions will be on Sundays from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. as you have been already informed. The live session recordings as well as the PPTs will be made available from the NPTEL team. This is just the dry run, so different aspects will be tested. Let me just start with the presentation sharing that I have prepared for this week zero. Let me just share the screen. Also, I'd like to inform the session is being simultaneously recorded. I'll just share the presentation first. So let me just again give my introduction and the course introduction. So the course is Digital Circuits, as you all know, and the course instructor is Professor Santanu Chattopadhyay and myself, Musa Rafiq from IIT Kanpur. I'll be handling these live sessions from on Sundays from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. and the meeting link has been already shared to you. So this is just a course layout. You have already seen it on the course website, on the NPTEL website. I just thought you would just get the refresher. In the week one, introduction and obsession will be discussed, and I think that week one has already been made live. Week one contents have already been made live, and the deadline for week one assignment is 10th of August. I guess you can find all the details on NPTEL site. So let me just start with some basic questions from the week zero assignments. We will discuss them thoroughly. And simultaneously, it will be a dry run for me. It will be a practice session for me as well. How to conduct these sessions as well, so that next time I'll be prepared to handle it more conveniently. So the first question, it is a more of a theoretical question. It says that what is this the smaller unit of binary data? The smaller unit of binary data we know is this a bit. It can take a value of 0 or a 1. This is the smaller value of binary data. 8-bit makes up a byte. So just additional information I thought I'll give here. Then we have another question, that is what does the 64-bit word consist of? As I previously said you that 8-bit makes up a byte. 8-bit makes up a byte. 8-bit 6 more than 1 byte. So if we divide a 64 by this 8 bit, it means that the 64 bit is a 8 byte word. So the answer is to this question is 8 bytes. So 8 bytes equal to 64 bit. 8 times 8 is equal to 64. As 8 bit is equal to 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. Now we have this question: what does a nibble? What is a nibble? Oh, a nibble is a collection of what? So this is more of a theoretical question. A nibble is another unit of storage of information or data. A nibble is simply a collection of 4 bits. We often sometimes call it as a half byte, as 1 byte is called 8 bits. So 1 nibble is equal to 4 bits. So we can just say that a nibble is a half byte. I'll be just since this is a dry run, there are no students present in here. In the live session, students will be present here. I'll be just stopping after every question, after every if there are any doubts, and I'll be just checking these chat boxes like this. I'll be just checking whether there are any messages coming out from the students after every questions. And in fact, if there are any doubts, I'll just ask them to stop me at any time if there are any doubts while solving any questions or while discussing any concept. That thing I have kept up in mind. As right now this is only a practice session, I'm just going a bit fast. But in the live sessions, after every steps, I'll just ask the students or learners if they have any doubts or if they need any clarifications. Now moving on to this next question, it states that how many possible values are there for a digital signals. You know, a digital signal is represented by this high value and low value. It means that the number of possible value for a digital signal is 2. This high or low is referred to as this low is referred to as 0 and this high is referred to as 1. Now moving forward to this another question, which is which number system has a base of 16? It is a theoretical question, and the number system that has a base of 16 is called hexadecimal. Binary simply has a base of 2. Octal is a number system having a base 8, and decimal is a number system having base 10. Now moving to the next question. It says binary representation of decimal number 18 is, so this here representation like 18, and in, let me just correct it, 18 and this bracket, this here 10 represents the base. We have to convert this number from base 10 system to base 2, which is a binary number system. So we can just do it like this, 18, and we'll divide it first by this 2. So 18 divided by 2 is simply 9 with the remainder 0. Now we will divide this 9 by 2. 9 divided by 2, we have this 2 multiplied by 4 is 8, and with the remainder 1. Now we again divided by 2. This is 2 times 2 with the remainder 0. 4 is 2 times 2. And then we will again divide this 2 by 2, which is 2 times 1 is 2, and with the remainder 0. So the binary number of 18, binary representation of this number 18 is 1. We will start from here to here. 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, and we'll enclose it with the parenthesis, and we'll just write the base here. So 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. It's option B. Option B is correct. Now moving to the another question. This is a theoretical question. It states that CD-ROM is known as, CD we know this stands for compact disc, and ROM is read-only memory. So option C, compact disc, sorry, option B, compact disc, read-only memory is correct. Now towards the another question, it says which of the following statement is not correct. This is a one tip, one advice from my side. Whenever these questions are there in, we are preparing for any competitive exams or assignments or quizzes, try to read the question twice. Like sometimes we just read the statements like which of the following statement is correct. So try to read your questions twice, at least twice. So it states that which of the following statement is not correct. So we have to find a statement which is not correct. Noise is an analog signal. The statement is correct. Variation of resistance in light bending resistance is an analog signal. Correct. Continuously varying with time is variation with continuously varying with time. Room temperature measured during a particular time period is an analog signal. Correct. Human voice is a digital signal. So this statement is not correct. So we have to tick option C. Now moving forward to the another question, it says that which of the following best describes random access memory. So option first says that a type of memory in which access time depends on memory location. They lose memory when power is removed. Option C says a type of memory in which access time is the same for any memory location. We know that random access memory is volatile memory. So as long as power supply is here, memory contents are retained. But as long as power is removed, memory contents will lose. So option B is correct. And also it is a type of memory in which access time is same from any for any memory location. So for this question, both B and C are correct. Also, this is another tip here. Whenever this type of question is, try to read all options first. Also, sometimes we are in a hurry and we just tick the first correct one and just forget about the other option. So, read all your parts. And the final question we here is another simply abbreviation type question. It says that what does CPU stands for? We all know that this CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. So you will just tick the option. So this was the first session, a dry run session. I am recording this session using this OBS Studio. I have tested OBS Studio twice, and even after this recording is complete, I'll just test it, and then I'll share it with the central team. And this is a dry run. This was my first experience, and in the week one session, all the hiccups and will be sorted. If there were any hiccups, they will all be sorted. So that was all from my side. Thank you. And I forgot to share my details. My email ID is musab20@iitk.ac.in. musaib20@iitk.ac.in. I'll just type it here. And in from week one sessions onwards, I'll just you share this email ID in the main in the title slide. That was all from my side. Thank you.